Hello everybody and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Skyward. I'm Lanayru to you, and today we're going to be doing everything we need to do to get into the next dungeon. Hooray! So what we're going to be doing is that we're going to be going across this area and doing some epic stuff which are epic. And they could be all like, oh my god, what's happening to my face? Master Lanayru to you, I have information to report. I can confirm that you will not be consumed by the Sphinx Sand in this current position. I suggest verifying your location on the map. As you can see on screen, on the map, the darker patches of ground or whatever, the darker patches of the walkway are all the parts of the ground that are the parts of the sand that you can safely walk on. So just keep that in mind when you're going to be going across this area. And right now, we're going to be given the ability to use multiple beacons. It's awesome. You can use the beacons to give yourself reference notes for what area is safely walkable, or if that's the right word, which it probably isn't. Another good way you can tell what's a good place where it is safe to walk across is that the patches of grass that you see across this place, that's how you know if it's safe to walk across it, because the grass will be on solid ground, it will not be in Sphinx sand or something like that. So you have no problem with that. There are going to be some birds that will be flying around that will be carrying some boulders that they'll try to drop onto your face. So you don't want to do that. You're going to want to keep your face in one piece. Blowing up these boulders right here will give us access to Time 6 stone. It's very purple. It must be evil. And now we made it blue! There's some Technoblins over here, which is going to be a good idea to go. Whoa, that Technoblin glitch! That was kind of funny. I got a glitch on recording. It's always fun to get those. It was always fun to get those while filming. I actually activated a glitch in Epic Mickey in Tomorrow City because the way I'm doing that Let's Play, I have to go through everything twice. So when I was going through my thinner save file going across Tomorrow City, in a part of the game where I'm not going to be where I wasn't able to really throw anything off because there wasn't a whole lot of choices or consequences in that area, and because you can't copy and paste or you can't copy your save files or anything like that. Activated a glitch where Mickey, he was supposed to fall down a cliff because I missed time to jump, but he was like grabbing onto thin air as if it was a platform, and it was really, really weird. I think the reason why he did that was because there was supposed to be a paintable platform right there that wasn't painted in, but Mickey just grabbed onto it for whatever reason. But it's still really cool to get, but sadly I wasn't able to show that in the video. So what we're going to be doing next is that we're going to be doing stuff we need to do to activate the next dungeon. Go into the next dungeon. Oh my god, Tumbleweed! 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 Come back here! Be my friend! I want you to be my friend! We will make tea parties and... Did I really just say that? Oh my god, oh my god. Anyway, so yeah, I got distracted by a Tumbleweed. Let's hope that doesn't happen again. There's some bumballs walls right there, and oh my god, Tumbleweed! What did I just tell myself? I told myself not even a minute ago to not get distracted by any more tumbleweed, and I get distracted by another tumbleweed. What is wrong with me today? Oh my god. Anyway, some bombs right here, which we can go pick up and stuff like that, and the bumble wall that we just blow up. I'm not going to get distracted by that tumbleweed, resisting the urge to go get it. Whew, I made it. Anyway, what was I saying just a second ago? The bumble wall. This area is one of 3 areas that we need to get into to activate the next dungeon or whatever. You guys know what I'm trying to say. Inside one of these bomb walls, I think it's this one over here, there's another time shift stone. So we're gonna want to go activate that. We're safe on these platforms right here, so those stupid enemies right there won't go destroy us or anything like that. And now we've transformed this area into the past, and those enemies right there have turned into little babies. It's so adorable. Except they are still. Why did I take a ball? I think I got a bomb right there. That's kind of weird. So the empty list enemies, they are still annoying, even when even when they're like in their egg form. And you guys will see why in a moment. But first, we're gonna find these Bokoblins because we're pure evil. And we get a red ribby. Don't spend it all in one place. I'm probably gonna end up doing that anyway because my voice keeps cracking. I'm probably gonna end up spending all those rubies in one place because the only things I really buy with the rubies on this game, at least on personal playthroughs, are the red potions. But stop blocking my attacks, Bokoblin! Taste my blade! That sounds like something the character would say on Fire Emblem. Even though I've never played Fire Emblem, I've only seen General Luigi's Let's Play of Awakening. Got a blue ruby! After we fight this thing... Stop blocking my attacks! Stop it! Jeez, that was more annoying than it should have been. Anyway, let's see what I have to say about these things. Target lock Ampulus egg. It is an Ampulus that has been reverted to its earliest form of development, no doubt because of the effect of the time shift stone. Even if it's in its current state, it retains the ability to generate power for electrical currents at regular intervals. My analysis indicates that you can hit it with the sword when it does not generate electricity. Also, you can carry the Oak Beetle. So these things are still really annoying even when they're babies, because if they're generating electricity, you cannot pick them up. Your Hook Beetle, however, will not be affected, so you can still pick it up even when you can still use a beetle against it, even when it's generating electricity. So you can use that to do stuff. And we powered up the door. Let's go inside. It's super spooky. It's more spooky than Luigi's Mansion. You're trying to figure out how to configure the device to get into the Lanayru Mining Facility. You look kind of suspicious. I'm probably going to be telling you how to access the remote power nodes to do it. And don't let me catch you stabbing or fiddling with the device. So let's do the exact opposite of what you told us to do. I seem to be running trend with Link in this game, because at first we were told not to break a chandelier, and we did that anyway. And now we're being told not to mess with this device, which we're going to be doing anyway. I'm going to be speeding up going across the desert because it's just really time consuming and I don't want this video to drag on, so I'm going to speed up the next area, so cue the music! Blow up the wall! The next area we're going to be doing is that we're going to be going over here. There's some electrical choo-choos right here. The bigger ones that split into multiple choo-choos after you defeat them. What you're going to want to do with those guys is that after you defeat their bigger form, the smaller forms will immediately generate electricity. So I don't recommend you attacking them immediately. What I recommend you do is I recommend you wait for the smaller ones to stop generating electricity before you continue attacking them. The bigger ones are really obnoxious to fight because, as you can see right there, they continue to generate electricity just like the smaller counterparts. if you're really quick, you can probably defeat them all. You can probably defeat the smaller guys with like one swing, but don't try it. I don't recommend it. We get our 8th heart piece. So I'm gonna speed up to where the next generator is. So see you guys in a minute. And now we're in this place. Okay. Anyway, I think we're gonna be safe on this platform from the cells. Let's hope I'm correct. And I'm not correct. It still attacked me. That was traumatizing. Not really. Some of those platforms, you will not actually be safe from those enemies, so just keep that in mind. I recommend you completely ignore this. My voice keeps cracking! I cannot talk today, what is wrong with me? I recommend you try to stay away from those guys and just focus on activating the time shift stone. We're going to be changing it back to, we're going to be deactivating it in a minute, but I'm going to be getting the treasure chest in this room before we do anything else, as well as fighting the Bokoblins and getting electrocuted via the MP list, like. The sword that the Bokoblins are holding kind of looks like the Monado. It probably just makes me think that because the electrical currents look like a beam and the sword is red. That must mean it's obviously the Monado. It can't be anything else. No, whatever. I don't know why I keep making Xenoblade references throughout this Let's Play. I've been doing that throughout this entire Let's Play, and I don't really know why. Xenoblade Chronicles, that's one of my favorite games, that's one of my favorite RPGs, but the thing is, there's so much in that game, like, there are 480 side quests, that alone makes me kind of afraid to ever want to do a Let's Play that game. I probably will someday, but, I'm not sure if I'm ever going to Let's Play Xenoblade. There was one Let's Player who did do a Let's Play that game, and it was really impressive, but I don't think I'm going to be doing anything like that anytime soon, because Epic Mickey was a pretty brutal Let's Play to plan out, and Xenoblade Chronicles is a much, much larger game than that, so yeah, I don't think I'm going to be doing that anytime soon. So what we're going to be doing next is that we're going to be changing this area back to its previous state. Those boxes kind of look like GameCubes. Over here, on this platform, we are going to be safe from the Amphibious enemies right here, but because it's a higher platform. But what we want to do is we're going to attack these things. And I am really impatient. I don't feel like doing my Scar Strikes right now, so I'm just going to show off a strategy I talked about yesterday, not yesterday, in the previous video, where I said you could jump into the sink sand and attack them that way. Next thing we're going to be doing is that there's a treasure chest over here, which we can activate, but there's a choo-choo guarding it. What's more evil than a choo-choo? Let's see what's inside. It's just an Elden ore. It's kind of an odd place for it. It's an Elden ore in the Lanayru province. There's a box right here which we can push down to act as a shortcut of sorts, so that we can go back down here and activate the So. And now that everything is in the past, what we want to do is we want to use the hook beetle to carry the egg across the gap. Like I said a moment ago, when the egg generates electricity, it will not affect the beetle. So just keep that in mind. I don't think it actually will generate electricity while the beetle's carrying it. I might be wrong about that, but so don't quote me on that. But you want to use the beetle to get across the gap, and then you're gonna want to go over here so you can poke it into the generator. It deserves it. And in here, there are two treasure chests. One is blue and one is brown. We get a monster horn. I think this is a new item, a new material. Yep, I'm right. I'm always right. I am never wrong, except here I am. And this one just has a simple blue ruby. And a ruby count is now 626, just like Experiment 626. Get it? Lilo and Stitch. It's a Lilo and Stitch reference. It's funny. You laugh now. And we're gonna be speeding up this next area, so cue the music again. So now that we're over here, there's some walls that we can blow up, and stuff like that. The actual dial is located behind that wall, but the bumble wall that doesn't have like one of those robots there holding a bowl or something like that, that's where the time shift stone is. So we're gonna want to activate that. There's an amber relic right here. I think that's what it is. If you want to go get that real quick, it's not. There's plenty of those throughout the game, so they're if you want to, reference them as like a certain kind of other collectible or something like that, they can kind of be equivalent to Mario's coins or something, because they're very common. I don't know. Activating the time shift stone will allow us to use this electrical generator dial thingy. And one final time, we're going to cue the music. So what you want to do right here is that you want to put these dials in a specific position. The yellow things, they're gonna act as sort of a map for this entire area, because there are the platforms on this circle, on the circular rock formation, correspond with the little yellow things on this. So the dial to activate the electrical thing will be on the northern, would be towards the northern platform. So you want to move those dials in a way that corresponds with the way they're actually located on the actual map. Fire will even point this out if you keep messing up. If you keep messing up this puzzle. And this dungeon rises out of the sand, in a similar fashion to how the Woodfall Temple rises from the lake in Majora's Mask, which is awesome. And with that, we're gonna end this video off here. So, thank you guys for watching this video of The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. My throat is killing me. Until next time, it's geared to you. Oh yeah.